Hello. Today I'm going to be playing the Stanley Parable. A game I got for free. Picked up. Hopefully this will be enjoyable for everyone who's watching.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of...
Let's see. Let's make things a little better. Everything looks fine.
His office. But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Hello.
He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure beyond any doubt was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. I think I got an ending. I know there's multiple endings in this game. Oh, there's one of the...
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please.
It's this door.
Really just doing this for the achievement? Click the door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, no. I can't just give
this
these
one
minutes away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I'm spending most of my time just trying to open this door.
I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
4-1. Where is 417? It's not here. Oh, there's a secret thing somewhere. Almost there. Ooh, what's this? Found the door.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Speed is key, apparently. Oh, there it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
I'm just running in circles right now. This is killing time for people to come.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
What?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Ah! God damn it!
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Ah!
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again! Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow.
I got an achievement!
Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just
Oh.
think, only a few minutes ago, you
Hello.
believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Curfy. Thank you. I do like this game. It's fun. it's just the ridiculousness of this game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm going against the
This was
system.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking, but eager to get back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley.
FIFA Revolution.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That's so stupid of me. But that's just funny.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Revolution.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
button room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Going
entered the
left
door
this
on
time.
his left.
I'm going as fast as I can. Speed run.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Broom
office,
closet.
hoping he... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
Mine.
So he turned around and got back on track.
I'm in the broom closet.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
We're getting the broom closet ending, everybody. Broom closet.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yes, I'm new. yes, you're right. I'm doing fuck all in this
Are you
room.
really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because you suck, that's why.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yep.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Exactly.
I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Definitely.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
They won't.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Fuck
He
you.
probably got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I'm eating some jelly beans, spicing things up.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
It's already lost on me.
Done that, just step out into the hallway.
So, want to talk about anything while this runs its course? Ooh. Closet.
Ah, second player. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly
Monkey!
picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Monkey!
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm going downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Oh, this
Admitting
ending.
He had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically?
Because they didn't
behind
program
him
that
when
in.
he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all
They are
too
repeating.
strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined
Whoa!
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and
like-
it too appeared.
Whee!
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was
Mug.
that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Coffee
Believing
done.
that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to
Cold
take
drinks.
responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he
Ooh.
knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he
No.
invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I
Sorry
want
for
my
the extra
apartment
noise. It's me
and
eating
my wife
jelly beans.
and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
And that's how you die.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular
Ooh, low
day,
poly.
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension...
And this is how Stanley dies.
She had no time for this, so it was only a
One of the
moment
ways he
that she
dies.
stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
The plot thickens. And we advance further in the Stanley parable.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
This time
doors,
let's
he
go
entered
let's
the
take
door on
let's
his
do
left.
this correctly. Because I went full blown, just did
Yet
not
there
listen.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And up we go. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Getting closer to Button World.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh. And in we go. Ooh. And down we go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley
we
walked straight
go.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Tempted.
The lights lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Trying to squeeze through and jump off. Damn it!
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
I saw one that said fired.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he
there's
was happy
Stanley,
with his boring
number
job?
437.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Ah, look at that. Stanley's room is actually like several times copied and pasted.
No.
Which
He
is awesome.
refused to believe it. He couldn't
Fired.
accept it. His own
Fired.
life in
It's like a
someone
few
else's
fired.
control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof.
Buttons.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Buttons. I don't think I should press the big red button. I think I probably know what that does.
And when at last he found the screen,
Immediately presses the button. Before the narrator can say anything.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone
quite
else's
dark.
command. Freedom was mere
Darkness.
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other
Let me
mysteries
out!
did this strange
Let me
being
out!
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized
Let me
none of
in.
this mattered to him.
Let
All
me
it was
in.
knowledge or even power that he had been seeking. But happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what
Bird.
to do, or how to
Ooh,
feel.
birds.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
And
The
I have
feeling
escaped.
of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I got another achievement. I did get the 430 achievement. I got that achievement, even though it's a worthless achievement.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Ooh.
simply missed a memo.
Button.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
Ooh.
trace of his co-workers.
Eh. Almost. Ugh. Oh, come on. I missed my chance. Ah. Ooh. Almost. Damn it. One more and then it's Button World.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Ah. Almost. Ooh. Oh. I did it! I escaped
At
into the
first,
abyss.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Victory.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to
there it
drink
is.
it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Oh, nice. Jammin'
There
tunes.
once was a man named Stanley,
Oh.
who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way.
I can't be upset about good poetry writing in terms of song.
Which is why he
Well
is
done.
in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And
Hey!
if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Okay, now that's better. He's not talking. Much more smoother. For a second there, I actually thought of doing that. Should I wait here, or should I just, like, start up again? Yeah, I think start up again. I think start up again. I think so. Button World! We're going to Button World! Button World! Awesome. Button World. Just buttons everywhere. Wonderful. Button World exists now. I have Button World.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, this is...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
No.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room.
Here we go.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's see, 3 more endings are over here.
Stanley was so
I
bad
think.
at following
There's probably
directions,
more.
It's incredible
I don't
he
even
wasn't
know
fired
about.
years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Stanley has
I'm not
committed
sure anyway,
suicide.
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
Huh?
about nothing but... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. You have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
Narrator,
To show
you're
you
my
something
enemy.
Beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you
Yes.
see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get...
Oh,
somewhere
this
that
is
is
trippy.
running and running and
This
running,
is
just the way we're doing
impossible
right now.
to actually be
Don't you
a
see
thing.
that it's killing us, Stanley?
It's
I
like,
just-
oh, this is,
I wanted to
this
stop.
illusion.
I
This
would-
loop is
we
not the
would both be
most
so
fun to
much happier
see.
if we just stopped. And I think, well, I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, door. Door. Huh.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes.
Oh.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley,
Wow.
I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Wow. Nice. Wow. Oh. Oh. Wow. This probably looks better on a stronger computer too, with higher like effects, everything heightened. Wow, it's beautiful.
No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
Time to continue forward. I'm sorry, narrator, but I have to continue forward.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, that's just straight up. That's straight up suicide. Geronimo!
Oh!
Oh, I'm still good.
Thank God. You... No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because it hurts you more than it hurts me.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back to the other
Perhaps you
room. Oh,
Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
whoa. Okay, that's
You'll
pretty
see-
cool.
You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Yeah, we can.
No, perhaps not.
So thoughts so far on on
God,
Stanley Parable
is
so
this
far?
really how much
What's
you
going
dislike
on?
my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I
It's
just
the
want us
latter.
to get along.
I'm getting a
Guess
kick
that
out
was
of
too much
this.
to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Yes.
Well, this one is yours. Is it over?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
going to restart, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm going back.
Yep.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of two open, this
Here
was
we go.
not the correct way to the meeting room,
And we
Stanley
continue
knew it
forward.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back
Excuse
to
me.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What's your thoughts, guys?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
How are you gonna pay that $5,000 for jumping off the lift?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
You'll
off
be
on the
dead
wrong foot here.
from doing that.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the
No.
fact is that the... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
No.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley
Blue.
walked... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yes, I
Well,
do.
Don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Ooh.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because
Not
I
really.
did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is
Yep.
what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what.
Actually,
take a
skill
stab
trees
in the
sound
dark
kind of
on your
nice.
design, and you can give me some feedback.
Even though it
There
takes
we
for...
go.
Oh.
A third option. This
Oh.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yes. Nice.
Okay, I'm going to stop
Ooh.
you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure...
Oh my god, I'm not doing 4 hours. Just pressing this button for 4 hours. All you're gonna hear is just buzzing. This I'm trying. This is too easy. You just have to press it like the perfect amount of time where the cooldown just hits its end. Should they stop protecting the baby? Just let it burn. I really don't wanna, but it's if it's really 4 hours, then I'm not gonna do that. Okay, that's kind of funny. Proximity. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm just messing around at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not spending 4 hours on this.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely...
No, because it's like 4 hours. That's why.
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since
Apparently
my game's
not.
so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Hello. Oh.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last,
Minecraft.
the one thing you've always desired. A game I had
Minecraft.
absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
Wow, it actually does look like Minecraft.
Things for you.
This is the
From
Stanley
now on, I will
parable.
only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
This actually
Watch this,
does look like
Stanley.
Minecraft.
I'm going to build a house.
Oh.
This will go here, no, here, and then...
This actually does look like
Let's
Minecraft.
see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all
Door.
off... Yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel
It's a dirt
ashamed
house.
at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside.
I
You've
swear,
only
this
got
guy
one
would
of
be
the
very
experience.
upset to
Please,
see me build a
step
house.
inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait.
'Cause I'm pretty good at
That's
building
it.
houses.
We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes,
That
yes,
would
yes.
be very
Come along,
difficult.
Stanley. We have to go mining.
It'd be pretty difficult. Oh, that's... so the Stanley Parable had like this little thing where it was like a mini game, and the narrator guy said like, "Oh, it's like 4 hours long." I'm like, I'm not gonna press a button for 4 hours. This sounds like a parodied version of the Minecraft basic theme.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a
Huh.
bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Ooh.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more
There I go.
narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Minecraft's good. Don't you diss Minecraft. Minecraft is good. I actually do like Minecraft. So. Ah, Portal.
Yes!
Nice.
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
I just threw it. Where did I throw? Oh, there it is. This is coming with me.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley.
Hey, it stood up.
Forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the...
Whee! Oh, it doesn't work anymore. Useless. Useless junk. Useless junk. Wherever it is, wherever it landed. Where shall I go? Probably through this door. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Where I be? Oh. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. I could lose a finger. I'm just tapping. Just pressing E for 4 hours straight. I don't know who would take the time to just do that. Oh. Huh. There, I
wonder
guess
what
that's the
he
end of that
found.
one.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man
I'm-
in his own story...
I'm not
perhaps he's
sure.
down in
I'm not sure if
wherever
this
he
is horror.
right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends...
In terms
after
of
it all
horror, I
comes
believe
to
I
a
only
close,
have one game
then I'll
that could
back.
be considered under
And
that I have
we'll
on
hear
PC.
soon.
Never mind, I have two
Very soon.
or more. I don't
I
know.
can wait.
One of my top favorites is Phasmophobia, which is basically a horror game where you hunt ghosts. That one's fun. I enjoy that one. That one is fun. Button World. Oh, I got an achievement. This is ridiculous. This game is ridiculous. Multiple endings, multiple pathways, multiple
All of his
destinies.
co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office? When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, Phasmophobia is great.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Bunch of different ghosts, bunch of different maps,
Standing now
constantly
in this
being
incredible
updated.
room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took
It
the
is
first open
really
door on his
scary.
left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look,
It's
Stanley, I think
atmosphere
perhaps
that it
we've gotten
does.
off on the wrong foot here.
Does
I'm not
atmosphere
sure.
pretty well.
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ooh.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do
I just
that?
unplugged it.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah.
I can't
That's why
believe
sales are
I was
great.
so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And
Save
to
you a
think I've
bunch
been
of
letting
money.
You run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Same genre.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular
This
basis
game does not
is
make
the best
sense.
part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please. Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction.
Scary thing that happens all the time.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
That actually does happen. Main character gets killed off in the main story. It's happened. Making my way back.
There, you'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oops.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Uh-oh. Oh.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is not correct? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
I hate Mondays.
Forever.
I hate
Mondays.
Mondays.
Its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Uh-oh.
I have to.
Uh-oh. Ah! 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 I'm gone. Oh. I've returned. Oh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Yeah, that door is like Left 4 Dead.
You just had to see.
When the zombies start breaking through the door.
It was to be like Stanley. He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah. These lead nowhere.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The broom closet's locked. Oh, he
Coming
blocked
to a
off that.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Wow.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage
No!
to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Ah. Poor panda. Oh. I'm the most expensive boss.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his
Doesn't have
choices.
microphone support.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Crazy.
When Stanley
What?
came to a set of 2
Oh.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hi.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
Whoa.
I need you to make a choice.
He
You need to
can't.
walk through the door.
I have control.
Listen to me.
I don't have control of him, so no control there.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Hey.
It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Oops.
Choose.
No.
Do something.
Well, I can't do anything.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I'm in the clouds.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right
Well, there's
thing
more
to do.
endings to get
Take as
in
much
this.
time as you need.
CAD. Oh. Oh, there we go. It's loading in again. There's still more. There's still plenty, I believe.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open...
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Yes.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded,
Here we go.
butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got
Bye-bye.
back on track.
There's still more choices.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no. No, it's
You
to the
jerk!
right instead. No.
God
no,
damn
no,
it!
not the
Stop
right.
it!
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Going into the script.
Now, let's see, we went down...
I definitely
right,
need to get
left,
Portal 2 again.
down,
We'll play
left,
through it again.
Right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ooh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Private.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely
Fire.
unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Uh-oh.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Ah!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When
Oh.
Wait, what?
Multiple doors.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Multi-door.
Everything should be- Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Ooh.
Let's find the story.
It's time to wander aimlessly through these halls. Ah.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we
Dope.
just... Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress.
It
by
just
starting
loops
over and
back.
over again. It's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Here you
All
go.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Well,
Perhaps
yes,
he had
more
simply missed
doors.
a memo.
There's none.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The
Oh, this is
story.
trippy.
Here it comes. No, wait.
What?
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
But-
Do you
Huh?
remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Ah. Hey, ninja. Oh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Wait, cut the music. Go
Ooh,
back
play it.
and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
How so?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's green and paper. And there's dirt. It's brown too. There's grass in it. I've studied the plant. Ooh. This clock is incorrect. I guess I'll move forward then.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Mine, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Huh.
Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no,
Right
Lord,
back
how
here.
could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
A man ninja, how's it been? That's good.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people.
Oh, I've
right?
been good,
Why can't
doing
we make
good.
up our own story? Something exciting, daring,
doing great.
mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I want to fight monsters.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine. Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Do it.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do happen to have a...
Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Huh.
What did it mean? Stanley
Again.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting fired.
Disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let
There we
the
go.
narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Whoa. Speed is key.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked
Whoa.
forward into the opened passageway.
Ooh. And down I go. journey
Stanley walked straight
continues.
ahead through the large door that read Mind
No.
Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yes. Trapped.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No thank
At
you.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Very close to getting every ending. Yeah. And here comes death. Again, I think. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Oh.
demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Ooh.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Ooh. It's time to get squished. Ah!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a
Ooh.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Oh. I live. Oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
Ooh.
death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Ooh. Ooh. Someone was playing solitaire. Oh. Huh. Door. 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 Interesting place I have ended up. Strange. Clock. It's over here. Ooh. Chairs. Ooh. Oh. Stanley stood on the roof. I think I've entered the secret area. Oh, I've already gotten that ending. Freedom. Button. Elevator. Huh. I think the game crashed. Not sure. Yeah, rip. There is no message that's popping up that says it crashed. Oh. Game is now paused. Oh. Could be a part of the game. It is. It actually is. It actually is a part of the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop
We've
by
got
the
2
employee
more
lounge
endings,
first,
3
just
left
to admire it.
before this game is
The
complete.
lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, thank you. I'm not going left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Oh,
it's
screw
incredible he
you.
wasn't fired years
Screw
ago.
you, narrator.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Exactly.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You are my enemy.
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story is.
You're just a talking voice, nothing more.
This time, there's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who?
This is it, Stanley. Your
Oh,
chance
no.
to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Picked up the phone. What? Oh.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm free.
Sorry.
God damn it!
Sorry, no.
No! I'm trapped. Oh, that is very
This
disturbing.
is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him. And every
that's
button
that's
he pushes
disturbing
is
looking.
a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Ooh.
Look at him there,
What?
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic
dear.
discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
There's
And
certain
each
things
day
that
he
freak me
returned
the
to work,
hell
was a
out,
reminder
and one
that
of them's
none it would ever
mannequins.
happen to him.
Because they're not supposed to move. They're
And so
very
he began
disturbing to look at.
fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
The clock works!
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
Oh, the
At
door chain.
last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world,
What?
he began
Huh?
to fill it with many possible
Uh-oh.
paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality,
Assimilation.
he's pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
What is real and what is not real?
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
What is and isn't real anymore?
He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
You told me not to. Well, screw you.
You
I'm
see?
doing it.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill
Coffee ring.
himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
G-Man from Half-Life? 'Cause for a moment there, he sounded like him. Oh, paper.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Paper everywhere on the floor.
Stanley
There's
decided to
paper
go to the meeting.
everywhere.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's paper everywhere.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I believe there's
Yet
2 more
there was not a
endings.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go back to his boss's
He
office.
boarded up
Hoping he'd
the
come into
broom
a
closet.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
boarded
to
it
his
up.
boss's office.
Ooh. Executive bathroom. Yeah. Oh. His boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. What? That's grammatically correct, but what? Oh. Not that painting again. Ooh. 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 Wait, do you hear that? Someone's whispering in my ear. It's the narrator. He's humming the tune. Whoa. Yo. Welcome, PogChamp, and thanks for the follow. This really be PogChamp. This is PogChamp moments.
Okay,
Right
I think
here.
we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
This truly is PogChamp right now. Truly PogChamp. Hopefully you enjoy things here with the Stanley Parable. I got 2 more endings, I believe. Or 1. I'm not
Stanley
sure.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Time to continue further on our journey.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Ooh, fired.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
We shall
it
go
blindly?
further. And further.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Hello.
But here was the proof. The heart of
Stanley
the operation.
Parable.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah, I
After
did.
They kept you enslaved all these years. You go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? Oh, all right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside. I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing.
Yes.
Watching you try to make
Damn
sense
it!
of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure what
Damn it!
we come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds,
You
Stanley. Time doesn't
jerk.
grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking
Damn
on
it.
every little thing in this room.
No.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the
Damn it.
action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Yeah.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye, employee 47.
That's
Oh
30
yeah, I'm gonna
seconds you
die.
have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Ah.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me,
I will die.
at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say
Bye-bye.
happily ever up.
I have blown up. Death has claimed my mortal coil. And I have died. This day I have died. I think I've collected I think I've done all the endings. I think I have. Going to Button World one last time. Button World. Button Heaven. The buttons. They claim the souls of many. I need to stop touching buttons. Yeah, I think I beat this game. I think I did. I think I got all the endings. I might have. I think I did.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
Yeah,
go
I
to
think
the
I got
meeting.
everything.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Aha, here it is. Something's different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Definitely. It seems like a cult, definitely. Ooh. What?
Here's the door, just go.
You see, he's getting bored. He's getting bored. Ukita, don't fall for it. Even though I am a part of this so-called cult, I am safe. I avoid
Stanley
it.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Cannot happen. Don't get
The
tempted.
lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
After I round this out...
Did he have the strength to find out?
I am not a part of it. I'll never be a part of it.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
You can't stop me.
Nature revealed. Each
You'll
ball
never be able to
of an
stop
employee
me.
in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah, there's crazy and then there's crazy.
Too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's
Shoutouts to
control all this
Mukita
time?
and
Was
Angry
this the
Cat
only reason he was
56.
happy with his boring job? That his
And also,
emotions
shout
had
out
been
to Ninja Link
manipulated to accept
123.
it blindly? No. He refused
Those three are
to
awesome.
believe it. He couldn't
And also,
accept
shoutouts
his
to
own
PogChamp
life in someone
for
else's
joining the
control.
chat.
Never. It was unthinkable.
For
Wasn't it?
joining
Was it even
our
possible?
wonderful, wonderful
Had he truly spent his entire
good
life
vibes
utterly
that this place
blind
is.
to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Welcome
Walking,
back.
Eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very...
That's cool. Everybody's got to
As
eat.
the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Angry Cat
Stanley
56
decided that
is
this
my
machine-
sister. Yes, Angry Cat 56 is my sister.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I have a question for you, young one, Angry Cat. How's the progress?
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Nice.
Co-workers gone. How had he been freed from the machine?
Makes sense, makes sense.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as
Take your
sunlight
time.
streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Salty
For it was
potatoes
not
and chicken
knowledge
is
or even
awesome.
power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been understood.
No, I haven't. I have not. No, I haven't.
Would anyone tell him what to do or how to feel? Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was
I said nothing. Nothing was said.
everything worth knowing.
Nothing was said.
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Try
The
me.
of liberation, the immense possibility of
I'm ready.
path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I said nothing. What did you say? I said nothing. I said nothing. Get out of here, you rascal. I'm still alive. I'm still around. I'm not dead. No, she's not. She's good. She's good. Since the Stanley Parable has been complete. Wait, wait. Let's see what this. Uh-oh. Problem achievement. What? 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 play it for an entire Tuesday. Yeah, I survived somehow. Content. This is content. Get some content. Some free content. Wonderful free content. Sister battles brother. Epic fail. Let's see what else we got on here in terms of what we should do next. Yeah, PogChamp. Epic Pog moment right here. In terms of content, Pog. I'm going to set up a poll for us so then we can see what I can do next. The Stanley Parable was like I was like, do I want to continue with this or do I want to throw something random today? I survive. Well, it doesn't help her case that I'm very beefy in terms of height. Well, it doesn't help her case that I'm very beefy in terms of height. I'm powerful. Oh, that's not the case. No, it's not. That's not the case. Hmm. Yeah, cannot handle my beefiness in terms of power. Let us see. No, you're not bad. You're great. You did a great drawing. Why do you think I rebranded my entire thing? Because I needed to rebrand. Because I suck at this stuff. You're not bad. You're great. I'm setting up the poll right now, actually. I'm trying to think of, like, I already got one option, but I'm trying to think of another one, like, that I could do on stream. I wonder. Take a look in my library and see what we got. Is the Stanley Parable was fun. That was a fun first start. That was a good start. Really good start, actually. Really, really good start. Let us see. Let us see. It's a really good game. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a good game for this as well. Yeah. It's awesome. Let's see. What do we have in terms of what I could do? Ooh, I could do that. Put that there. And pull is up. Oh yes, I have done Forest. I've done Forest. Ooh, Street Fighter. Yeah, I've done Forest. I've done a little bit of Forest. Forest is fun. I like Forest. Ooh, play with viewers. Okay, so what will we be playing together, everybody? I'm gonna find something that all of us can play, like together, that we can all consecutively download it together or play or whatever. What would be a good playing with viewers thing? Let's see. I have SCP Secret Laboratory. I have that. Any other things that could be done for that in terms of 'cause since everybody since you want to do play with viewers. Ooh, Among Us. Among Us sounds fun. Does sound fun. I don't have that, but I can buy it right now, actually. On PC, I can. You're on phone. Ah, on phone, it's like free. So it looks like we'll be going to phone. Figure out how to make this work and whatnot. 'Cause I haven't really done with streams with phone. There we go. Yeah, it's very cheap on Steam. It's like five. It's like $5. Yeah, I could just pick it up. The boys made it to Singapore. Yeah, we're heading to Singapore. Secret Lab is actually on PC for free. Actually, it's completely free. SCP Secret Lab. Okay. I have been wondering for a while, like in terms of like what I should do with the $5. Yeah, the SCP Secret Lab is free, and Among Us I can just straight up buy right now on PC. Hmm. I don't know about SCP on mobile. Hmm. I've never streamed from my phone, so this is gonna be a first. Nice first. SCP is like it's like modern spooky stories, but with like objects that are unnatural and whatnot, that are not supposed to really exist in terms of what they are. Hmm. we go. It's part 1. Oh yeah, like Infinite IKEA and Time Travel Train. Yep, that's what SCP is. It can be spooky. Yeah. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is good. Making my progress. There we go. Yep, play Doctor. Shy Guy. Ah. Ah. Hmm. Let's see if I successfully made this work. See ya. Hmm. I got Among Us done, downloading and all taken care of. Currently trying to set up the stream settings, whatnot. Let's see, I've not really used phone to stream before. Hmm. Let's see. No, you're not muted. I'm trying to figure out how to stream on cellular. Still trying to figure it out. Since this is a first for me. There we go. So, hmm. Hmm. This is first, really. Let's see. Let's see. How do you stream from your phone? Like, I haven't figured that out yet. You can hear it. It's on the it's on my phone and it's going through my microphone. Hmm. Yeah, I have the app Streamlabs on downloaded. Hmm. I also have Twitch too. Hmm. Yeah, I have Twitch. I have the Twitch app. Sorry it's taking so long to set this up. So, what way do I have to set this up? Since this is new to me and all that. We're almost to 50, everybody. We're getting close. We're getting there. Just a little further. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I don't think you'll be needing to see it on stream. If you don't want it to be seen on stream. I'll put down the code right now, actually, for it. For Among Us right now. Okay, here's the code. I think that's the code. There. Put down the code. It's just it won't be shown on stream because I can't figure out how to make it be seen and whatnot. Ah. Ah. So I'm probably going to have to end Streamlabs just to go live on the Twitch. Right? Ah. I have to put in a new one because it was too long. There. New code. I don't see Pog. There we go. Let's see. Might have to remake the room, considering the fact that it's like 10 people, set to 10. So I'll fix that. Create. Bam. There. Now it's smaller. L J F. There we go. There we go. Code's been put into chat. But either way, we probably will still not have enough people for this. For Among Us. I'll do some digging. It's okay, PogChamp. Said he had to restart his phone. I'm thinking maybe I can find something on Steam that's simple, free to play, so then everybody can have it. Ah, let's see. Oh, don't worry, PogChamp. I'm gonna find something for all of us. Something easy to pick up that's in the store, that's in Steam, that's free. That we can all convene, mess around in. Hmm. Let's see. Ah, okay. Hmm. Pogs is having some difficulties, technical difficulties. So I want to find something on PC that Pog could possibly play with us. It's free, easy to mess around with. You got any ideas, Nikita? Wonder if that counts. I wonder if that would work. Maybe. I'm not sure. It probably would. Yeah, the SCP, it's on PC in Steam. It's called SCP Secret Laboratory. It's on PC, guys. Yeah, the SCP is on Steam. It's on Steam, on PC. It's called SCP Secret Laboratory. Oh, Gartic. Gartic would be an interesting one to do. Maybe that would work. That one might work. Maybe. Oh, it's like a drawing thing. Gartic is like drawing. I'll set up Gartic right now. We'll try, at least try to. Yeah, there's a Steam app. There is. There really is. Don't worry, Makita. I picked something up. I'm sorry. I got Gartic set up. Gartic is set up, I think. There we go. I think I got it down. Gartic dot io. Eight GQ4CA. There, I think I got it. Yeah, this is confusing. I've never streamed on my phone before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably try to find a workaround next time. For next time, actually. I'll figure it out next time. How this works and whatnot. And, sorry for leaving you alone. So sorry. I feel bad. Yeah, I learned something new today. Yeah, preparations. Yeah, I did learn something. Yeah. Yeah, I seriously do not know how to stream on phone. Fix is completely, like, unknown to this. Foreign technology. I'm so sorry. So sorry that this is kind of a disappointment. Stream will end temporarily.